Youths are largely unemployed, and I think it's a very bad thing. Students are unemployed, and we can't say that our educational system is totally faulty. Our employability skill is something different from the academic. The problem we're having is that we don't have enough employment. I'm Akeju Olusegun, the Student Union President of University of Ibadan. Yes, currently the unemployment rate in Nigeria is on the high side, and we still have the elderly ones in work, and at the end of the day, we have little or few youths that are engaged currently. So youths are largely unemployed, and I think it's a very bad thing for the country. Yes, it's in two ways. Number one is we can't totally say that Nigerian students are unemployable, and we can't say that our educational system is totally faulty, because even if we are having a very good platform, we might still have students that are not going to be employable. So yet with this system, we are still having a lot of students that are actually making it right, despite the system that we are having. So it depends on the personal will of individuals. So employability skill is something different from the academics. So the major problem we're having is that, okay, the system is currently not teaching the people employability skill. So whenever you have a discipline, it is important that they engage you in practicals, field works, and things to make sure that, yes, you actually have the experience while you are in school. So we don't have that in our academic system currently. And as such, if we are going to judge through the academic system, you can say that Nigerian students might be largely unemployable. But that might not be a correct assertion, as we still have students that are actually making it. Because many students are waking up and they are getting to realize the fact that they cannot rely on the system alone. And as such, we have students that are going out for internship, they are learning skills day in, day out. So we are still having employable students out there, graduates out there. But the major problem we're having is that we don't have enough employment. Current unemployment rate, the students can and the youth can look at it in two ways, because you have to know that it is a competition. So what we have to resort to is make sure that, yes, we are actually leading the competition. So youths that are in school must first learn enough skills to push them up ahead other people outside there in the labor market, so that you know that, yes, when you get there, you have higher chances. So the first step to do is to boost their soft skills and other skills, which include employability skill, for them to be able to stand and be able to be successful in the labor market when they are seeking for job. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is self-reliance, which is entrepreneurship. So youth should also be thinking of ways to bring innovations, new things they can bring. Make use of the opportunities that we're having right now, and build their own businesses and establish themselves. So it's in two ways. One is learn how to beat the competition which unemployment is bringing, and two is self-reliance, that is self-dependency, entrepreneurship. Such situation where we have people that find themselves in a particular discipline and their passion is different. In most cases, we have to first look at the disciplines. Some of them are not they're not cross-sectional, because there are some disciplines that one way or the other they are linked together. So if, let's say for instance, if a person's passion is to be a presenter, and at the end of the day the person couldn't study a course that is quite related to it, or let's say the person is studying sociology, the best thing for the person to do is to beat such course into what he's doing, because there is one way or the other what you are doing presently would actually go into what you wish to do. I've met a particular doctor that really love public speaking and presentation, and then at the end of the day, her parents asked her to study medicine. So when she finished, instead of her to just keep going to the hospital, she decided to provide therapy for people at the market. So she will go there and speak to them. So she's trying to do currently is to make sure that people don't even get to hospital at all. So that was the way she beat in her passion with what she's doing. So you can beat in your passion with what you are doing. Another thing you can do is, at the end of the day, you can actually fall in love with what you are doing currently. It's a matter of you finding relevance in what you are doing. So you can just sit down, think about the odds and the possibilities, and then fall in love with what you are doing. We can't say one course is lesser than the other. Then another thing you could do is to go back to do what you want. So I've seen a lady that is both a nurse and a lawyer. She studied nursing first, and she still went back to study law. I've seen a doctor that is also a lawyer. Yes. So what they do first is study what they're having at hand, and at the end of the day, they will go back to study what they want to study as in their passion. So you can as well not give up on your passion, so that you'll be able to go back to it. Fellow Nigerian students and Nigerian youths, we all know that the competition is very real and it's very tough. However, there's always an opportunity, a space for every individual. What you need to do is to just find an opportunity and establish on it. So we are looking at the trend and we are looking at how tough it is to get a job. We are not getting it right. What you need to start doing is to start looking at opportunities and the lacuna that is in the society, then establish on it. If you don't do that, we are not going to progress. That is important. Thank you.